Welcome back, basketball fans. We're back here at the Convocation Center as the two teams come back out from halftime, start to warm up. About a minute to go here in the break. Go over a little bit of halftime stats for you guys. Aiken leads Southern Wesleyan 40-21. Leading all scorers, Kwajalein Farrar, 17 points, 5 rebounds. 5 of 6 from the line, 6 of 8 from the floor. Southern Wesleyan's leading scorer, Anisha Williams, 5 of 8 from the floor, 3 of 6 from the line. 0 for 1 from the line, 3 of 6 from 3, leading her team with 13 points. Pacers shooting 14 of 32. That's a 37.5 field goal percentage. 43.8 field goal percentage. 37.5 in the first quarter, 50% from the floor in the second half. Really, this game could have been a lot farther ahead for the Pacers had it not been for the turnovers. But nevertheless, the Pacers lead by 19. USC Aiken 40, Southern Wesleyan 21. We're about to get started here in the second half as teams take the floor. Brooke Hendricks to inbound for Southern Wesleyan. Hendricks with the ball, finds Denisha Hall at the half-court stripe. And we're underway here at the Convocation Center. Denisha Hall finding Emily Waters, back out to Brooke Hendricks. Ball off Alex Kennedy. Ball stays with Southern Wesleyan. Denisha Hall with the inbound, finds Brooke Hendricks. Hendricks dribbles left. Looking to the corner, but steal from Alex Kennedy. USC Aiken looking to push the tempo. Mellick two-wheel catches on the wing. Madison Williams dribbling to the top of the key. All the way to the left corner. Alex Kennedy, head fake, dribbles, finds two-wheel. Two-wheel, another head fake, dribbles into the center. Kicks to Madison Williams, makes the extra pass to Kennedy for 3. Ball off the front rim. Great offense from the Pacers, just need to hit that three-pointer. Southern Wesleyan coming down the floor. Lanisha Lee dribbles in, kicks out, finds Anisha Williams, and hits. Anisha Williams hits the three-pointer. Cuts the Pacer lead to 16. Madison Williams starts the offense. Southern Wesleyan in a 2-3 zone. Force the Pacers to work outside. Two-wheel has the ball. Looking to get it down low, kicks out to Kennedy, finds Suzuki, back to Kennedy. Kennedy for 3, hits the front rim. Waters goes up for the board. Kennedy saves the ball and gets it back to Madison Williams. Great hustle play there from Alex Kennedy. Kennedy, head fake, dribbles, and is called for the offensive foul. Sophomore guard Alex Kennedy dribbles in. Called for the offensive foul. It's her third of the game. Pacers still lead by 16. Southern Wesleyan crosses the half-court stripe. Pacers setting up with a man-to-man. Two-wheel. Player control foul and draws the offensive foul. Lonisha Lee called for the offensive foul. Pacer ball. 8 minutes, 17 seconds to go here in the third quarter. As Madison Williams crosses half court. Williams over to Kennedy. Kennedy skips and finds Kana Suzuki. Suzuki back to Williams, back to Suzuki for 3. Off the rim, but strong board from Farrar, but we've got the foul on the floor. No shot. Second team foul of the quarter. Ball will stay with USC Aiken.
Checking in lineup is number 34, the Warriors, Haley Morrison.
Morrison checks into the game for Waters for Southern Wesleyan. Williams inbounds to Farrar. Farrar back to Madison Williams. Williams finds Alex Kennedy. Ball's tipped, but makes it back to Williams. Williams over to Suzuki, back to Williams. Back to Kennedy, working it around the top here in this 2-3 zone. Back to Williams. Williams to Kennedy. Kennedy for three. And hits. Alex Kennedy, sophomore out of Clinton, North Carolina, hitting from downtown, and the Pacers' lead is pushed up to 19. Williams looking for the steal, and she gets it. And the foul is called on Denisha Hall.
The foul is on the board is number 1, Denisha Hall. That's her first and the team's third this quarter.
That foul's not made. It's an easy buck for the Pacers. Nevertheless, Pacer ball. Millick two-wheel to inbound. Two-wheel finds Madison Williams. Williams sets the offense, dribbles to the right, finds Kennedy at the top of the key. Kennedy over to two-wheel. Looking down low, checks, finds Suzuki in the corner. Suzuki back to Kennedy. Kennedy over to Williams. Madison Williams backs up, shouts some orders. Over to Suzuki on the wing. Suzuki dribbles, passes back to Alex Kennedy. Shot clock down to 5. Kennedy finds Williams in the corner. Williams shoots a 3, hits the rim, fighting for the board, and Haley Morrison comes down with the board. Deja Williams for 3 and hits from the corner. Pacers now lead 43-27. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Cloudsley dishes to Millick two-wheel, who finishes at the hole. Wasn't sure if they were going to call that one on the floor or if they were going to give her the shot. Millick two-wheel gets up for the 3-point play, hits the 2, and now at the charity stripe, looking to finish it off. Two-wheel hits the 3-point play. Pacers lead back up to 19. Chesney Gardner checks in for the Pacers as two-wheel grabs a seat. Southern Wesleyan hitting the 3. That's number 24, Caroline Reese. Pacer lead back to 16. Pacers bringing up the floor. Skip past to Suzuki, over to Williams, back to Kennedy. Kennedy for 3 and hits. Alex Kennedy seems to be heating up from beyond the arc. Pacer lead back up to 19. Denisha Hall bringing the ball back down the floor. Dribbles left, kicks out to Brooke. Look at Suzuki getting to the floor. Completes the steal. Great play there. Kana Suzuki getting on the floor. Madison Williams brings it up. Suzuki then looks for Chesney down low and is fouled. Haley Morrison on the foul. That'll be the 5th this quarter for Southern Wesleyan as USC Aiken is now in the bonus. Chesney Gardner will go to the line shooting 2. Gardner 1 for 2 from the line tonight. Hits the first of 2 this time. Freshman out of Black Mountain, North Carolina. Sets and takes her second shot. Misses off the front rim. Southern Wesleyan with the rebound. That's 2 for 4 tonight for Chesney Gardner from the line. Southern Wesleyan brings the ball back up the floor. Denisha Hall barking the orders, setting the offense, as Southern Wesleyan sets it up. Kicks out to Lasana Burnett. Denisha Hall caught in the corner, kicks it out to number 32, Anisha Williams. Kicks it over to Caroline Reese, off the front rim. But Lasana Burnett is called for over the back. Great box out position there from Kana Suzuki. Suzuki checks out of the game. Oh, check that. Check that. Suzuki is now on the line since Pacers are in the bonus. Suzuki's first attempts of the season from the free throw line. Misses the first. And hits the second. 1 for 2 on the night. Kana Suzuki, and checking in for her, number 2, Alexis Mack. Another player checking in for the Pacers, number 4, Grace Crawford. Crawford and Mack leading the line here as the guards. You've got Kennedy, Gardner, and Rakoya Anderson as your forwards. Mack with the rebound, looking to push. Mack dribbling up the floor, looking left, right, throws left, goes to Kennedy, heating up. That's number 3 in a row. Alex Kennedy heating up from behind the arc as the Pacers push their lead to 24. Alex Kennedy just took a couple shots to get her going, but wow. Really starting to heat up from behind the arc. Speaking of heating up from behind the arc, Anisha Williams hits again. She's been on fire from back there. Pacer lead back to 21. Skip pass to Kennedy, passes up the 3 and kicks to Grace Crawford, who hits front iron. Ball over the backboard. Possession to Southern Wesleyan. Now we're going to take a break here from the Convocation Center. Your USC Aiken Pacers lead 54-33. And we're back here at the Convocation Center. Southern Wesleyan to inbound. 4:08 left in the third quarter. Pacers lead 54-33. Playing a real strong game tonight here at the Convocation Center. A real strong home opener from the Pacers. Nisha Hall with a dribble. Kicks out to Lanisha Lee. Lanisha Lee, another former Pacer from North Augusta. Lee down low. Haley Morrison kicking out to Anderson and is fouled. Alex Kennedy picking up her 4th foul of the game. Just as she was heating up. Kennedy's a young player. She'll learn and get better. Really on fire from 3, but the foul trouble is really what's getting her tonight. Number 32, Anisha Williams, at the line, shooting 3. First one is missed. Second one is hit. 1 for 2. Anisha Williams for the third. Ball is up and in. 2 of 3 from that possession. Pacers now lead by 21. Excuse me, 19. 54-35. Alexis Mack with a check, dribbles in, looks to finish off the iron. Tipped out, the ball will stay here, USC Aiken possession. 3:26 left to go here in the third quarter. Pacers lead 54-35. Melik Tuwheel with the inbound. Tuwheel finds Grace Crawford. Crawford dribbles right. Kicks to Alexis Mack. Mack, cross court, Melik Tuwheel. Two-wheel, dishes to Chesney. Great no-look pass, and Chesney Gardner with the finish. Great no-look pass there from Melik Two-wheel. Looked off the defender, found Gardner right there in the center of the key, and hits the jumper. Pacers lead 56-35. Warrior ball, Denisha Hall spots up from three, hits the front iron. Gardner's fighting for the board, misses. Caroline Reese now has the ball. Steps up and hits from just inside the arc. Timeout Southern Wesleyan.
We have a full media timeout.
That'll be a full timeout for Southern Wesleyan, so we'll take a break too. USC Aiken leads 56-37. We're here in the third quarter, 2:49 to go. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to the Convocation Center. This is Justin Glessner on the call. Do apologize for any technical difficulties we may be experiencing with the stream earlier. Hope everybody's back online and back here to tune in for some great women's basketball action. USC Aiken Pacers lead 56-37 with 2:50 here left in the third quarter. Big night so far from Kwajalein Farrar. 17 points leading all scorers. Southern Wesleyan setting the press, looking to force the Pacers into some mistakes. Madison Williams finds Ariana Brooks. Brooks dribbles down to the corner, back out to Williams. Williams from the free throw line pulls up, hits back iron, rebound Brooks. Brooks dribbles out, finds Melik Two-wheel. Two-wheel spots up, thinks about it, checks, and dishes to Williams. Williams kicks over to Brooks. Brooks finds Gardner in the corner for three, off the backboard, and the rebound, Anisha Williams. Williams from Southern Wesleyan runs the floor. Finds Caroline Reese in the corner for three, off the front iron. Gardner goes up. The rebound's pulled in by Ricoya Anderson. Anderson dishes to Madison Williams. Williams slows it down and sets the offense. Two-wheel fields the ball in the corner. Skip pass all the way to Ariana Brooks. Brooks skips again, goes over to Two-wheel. Two-wheel dishes down low to Anderson. Drop step and dribble and finish. Ricoya Anderson with the finish at the bucket. Way to go up strong. Pacers now lead 58-37. Southern Wesleyan with possession. Denisha Hall with the ball. Finds Caroline Reese in the corner. Reese dishes down to Lonisha. Lee kicks out to Anderson. Williams. And rebound to the Pacers. Melik Two-wheel now on the wing. Dribbles to the center, finds Ricoya Anderson from three, and hits her second three-point of the night. That's Ricoya Anderson from downtown. Pacers now lead 61-37. Southern Wesleyan with the inbound and bringing it up the floor. Pacers setting up the 2-3 zone. Southern Wesleyan looks to attack. Foul is called on Ariana Brooks. That's going to be her second foul of the game as she checks out of the game. Alexis Mack checking in. So we've got Lanisha Lee at the line, former USC Aiken Pacer and North Augusta grad. Misses the first. Players reset. Lee with the second and hits the second. And the Southern Wesleyan press forces the turnover as Mack steps on the line. Southern Wesleyan ball. Deisha Hall dribbles up and sets the offense. This is to Lasana Burnett, who kicks out to Caroline Reese, who hits iron. Two players going for the same ball, but eventually hauled in from Madison Williams. Williams gets it up to Mack. Mack stops, kicks it back to Williams. Williams over to Brooks, back to Williams. Mack on the dribble, drives in and just misses. Gardner gets the rebound and is fouled. Chesney Gardner will go to the line to shoot two.
The foul is on number 20, Anthony Frederick. That's her first. Going to the line to shoot two will be Chesney Gardner.
Chesney Gardner, 2 for 4 from the line tonight, shooting two. Hits the first. Freshman out of Black Mountain, North Carolina, Chesney Gardner. I hate to put this on a freshman, but the team is going to go as she goes this year and contributes. And hits the second. That's the kind of depth USC Aiken's going to need this year to really push and make a run in the Peach Belt Conference. All right, fans, and that's the end of the third quarter. Thank you again for tuning in, and we'll be back right after this break. And we're back, Pacer fans, for the start of the fourth quarter. Your Pacers lead 63-40. It's Alex Kennedy inbounds for the Pacers. Looks like Southern Wesleyan's in there man-to-man. Madison Williams sets the offense. Kennedy coming off the screen on the wing. Looks down low, tries to find Kwajalein Farrar, who dishes to Melik Tuweel, who hits the jump shot. Pacer lead back up to 25. Deisha Hall drives and is fouled.
Number 15, Madison Williams. Her second, the team's first in the fourth quarter.
Two shots. Denisha Hall headed to the line. Hall hits the first. Checking in for the Pacers, number 1, Kana Suzuki. Hall makes one of two. Lanisha Lee with the rebound, but unfortunately throws it straight out of bounds. Pacer ball. Kennedy inbounds to Tuweel. Tuweel splits the double team. Looks back for Kennedy, but skips and hits Madison Williams. Williams backs out to set the offense, taking the orders from Coach Miller. Williams on the wing to Kennedy. Kennedy looking down low, but finds Melik Tuweel instead. Tuweel dribbles, backs out, finds Suzuki in the corner for three. Can't get the friendly roll, but we've got a foul. Foul is on Kwajalein Farrar. That's her first of the game. Pacers lead by 24, 65-41. Denisha Hall dribbling up. Finding Emily Waters, top of the key. Waters looking, finds Williams, who turns it over. Alex Kennedy looking to push, looking for Kwajalein ahead of the pack, who puts it up and in. Count the bucket. We've got a 3-point play. Kwajalein Farrar running the floor, making the bucket, hoop, and the harm. Now going to the line for the 3-point play. Great job by USC Aiken there, really pushing the tempo. Fantastic look from Kennedy. She found Farrar over the shoulder. Catch, hoop, and harm. Farrar at the line. Shooting one. In it goes. That's 20 points tonight for Kwajalein as she takes a seat. Checking into the game for the Pacers, Koya Anderson. Also into the game, number 4, Grace Crawford. Excuse me. Pacers setting up their offense, and another turnover. Oh, kick ball on the Pacers. Ball will stay here. Pacers setting up in the 2-1-2. Waters drives and scores. It's her first bucket of the night. Crawford sets and starts the offense. Hits two-wheel, who finds Suzuki. Hannah Suzuki finds two-wheel, who kicks out to Kennedy for 3 and hits back iron. Rebound to Burnett. Asana Burnett kicks over to Denisha Hall, who spots up for 3, hits front iron. McCoy Anderson with the board. Anderson looking up, looking to push. Grace Crawford with the ball. Drives baseline, looking for Suzuki, who steps on the line and turns it over. Ball goes back to Southern Wesleyan. Number 1, Denisha Hall bringing the floor up. I do apologize. Looking to start the offense for Southern Wesleyan. Hall kicks it to Waters. Over to Burnett. Sana Burnett finds Lanisha Lee, who finds Denisha Hall. Emily Waters with the shot. Kennedy with the rebound and kicks it, saves it. Gets it over to Melik two-wheel. Two-wheel bringing the ball up the floor. Looking to set the offense. Kennedy finds Anderson at the top of the key, who hits the spot-up J. Latoya Anderson with her 10th point of the night. Pacers now lead 70-43. 6:53 left in the game. USC Aiken leading by 27. Travel called on Lisana Burnett. Turnover. Pacer ball. Kana Suzuki checks out. Alexis Mack coming in. Grace Crawford bringing the ball to the floor. Finds two-wheel at the half-court line, who finds Kennedy at the three-point stripe. Kennedy looks to pass, but is blocked momentarily, gets the ball back. Kicks it over to Grace Crawford, trying to set the offense. Crawford calling for a runner, finds Alexis Mack. Alexis Mack dribbles in, kicks out to two-wheel. Two-wheel shoots, hits the front rim, and then is called for the foul on the loose ball. First foul on Melik tonight. Team's third this quarter. Good crowd here at the USC Aiken Convocation Center for tonight's games. The Pacers are playing a game to match. Two-wheel brings it up and finishes hard at the bucket. Lee was looking to draw the foul there. Melik two-wheel didn't care, drove right down the lane and made it happen. Score now 72-45. Denisha Hall dribbling up the floor. Looking to drive on Grace Crawford. Draws the foul on the floor. Fourth foul this quarter. Warriors will inbound.
Checking into number 13 and 15, just checking Gardner, Madison Williams. And we have a media timeout on the floor.
We're going to take a break as we've got a media timeout on the floor. Your USC Aiken Pacers lead the Southern Wesleyan Warriors 72-45. Welcome back to the Convocation Center, Pacer fans. Your USC Aiken Pacers lead 72-45, 5:26 left to go here in the game as Southern Wesleyan looks to inbound. Aiken called for the foul on the hit. Coy Anderson called for her second. Team's fifth puts Emily Waters on the line. Waters shoots and scores. First free throw of the game. Waters number 2. Hits back iron. Rebounded by Alex Kennedy. Kennedy looking to push. Finds Madison Williams. Williams finds Kennedy looking for Alexis Mack. Mack dribbles right. Finds Madison Williams. Williams throws the ball, and unfortunately not on the same page. Turnover. Ball goes back to Southern Wesleyan. Sana Burnett inbounds with Nisha Hall.
He's up there with Brian.
Hall finds Burnett. Over to Henricks. Henricks dishes, finds Waters on the pick and pop, and she finishes. Kennedy calling for some help. Dishes to Chesney Gardner. Gardner finds Mack in the backcourt, who finds Alex Kennedy. Kennedy back to Mack. Finds Madison Williams on the wing. Back to Mack. Mack pauses, dribbles, and finishes at the bucket. It's Alexis' first 2 points tonight. Pacer lead back up to 74-48. Hall finds Waters. Waters on the dribble, looking to finish at the hole, and does. Waters coming on strong here in this fourth quarter as Pacers lead cut to 24. Coast to coast, Madison Williams tries to finish. Unfortunately, does not. Emily Waters called for the block. Williams will go to the line to shoot 2.
The foul is on number 30 of the Warriors. It's Emily Waters as her fourth. It's the team's second. Checking in is number 24, Caroline Reese. And the line shooting 2.
Pacers tonight really finishing well at the hole and honestly playing a great fast game. Unfortunately, Williams misses the first of 2. But again, the Pacers getting out on the break and really hitting Southern Wesleyan where it hurts. Just every time they make a bucket, it seems like the Pacers are pushing the tempo as Williams hits her second. And that tempo game is really going to come into play later in the season. USC Aiken a little undermanned tonight with only 4 on the bench, 5 on the bench. As Emily Waters steps out and shoots for 3 with a miss. Alexis Mack with the board. But that running game is really going to prove crucial. If we can get out on the break and really hit our shots and score some easy fast break buckets, we're going to be a hard team to beat. Pacer lead is at 25. Southern Wesleyan takes the ball out. Ariana Brooks checking in for Alex Kennedy. Southern Wesleyan brings the ball up the floor. Caroline Reese for Southern Wesleyan kicks to Denisha Hall. Hall finds Henricks. Henricks on the dribble, goes up, and is fouled. Brooke Henricks will shoot 2. Henricks hits the back iron. She misses the first. Second shot is up, and it's good. Score 75-51, 3:23 left in the ballgame. Pacers bring the ball up the floor. Pacers could have pushed there, but walking it out, taking their time, working the offense. Chesney Gardner to the top of the key, dribbles and finds Ariana Brooks. Brooks finds Mack, 4-3, off back iron. Rebound, Madison Williams. Williams finds Mack. Mack looks to Gardner. Chesney Gardner tells teammates to clear out. Finds Ariana Brooks. Brooks steps back from 3 and hits. Ariana Brooks. Her first 3 points of the game. Chesney Garner with the steal, goes up left-handed and can't finish. Emily Waters with the rebound. Waters looks to push the floor. A little too strong on that one for Brooke Hendricks, and the ball goes back to the Pacers. Checking into the lineup. Number 1, Kana Suzuki, coming in for Madison Williams. Alexis Mack inbounds to Suzuki. Kana calling out the offense. As Southern Wesleyan sets up in their 2-3 zone. Looks to be a matchup zone now as teams switch places. Southern Wesleyan with a steal. Waters with a J and misses. Southern Wesleyan pressing and is called for the foul. Brooke Hendricks with the foul on that one. The Pacers, that's their 3rd foul of the game. Pacers will inbound. 1:51 to go in the game. USC Aiken leads 78-51. As to be expected, the Pacers really taking the foot off the gas here late in the 4th. Not looking to push as much as they did in the first 3 quarters. But still being relatively efficient on offense. And a great rotation of all these players. This is a great opportunity for some of the younger players to get in the ball game and really gain some valuable experience. Brooks hits back iron, Southern Wesleyan ball. Sana Burnett pushes up to Caroline Reese, who spots up and hits the 3. Pacers lead 78-54. Alexis Mack drives to the hole, dishes to Kana Suzuki, who goes up and is fouled. Suzuki will go to the line and shoot 2. Suzuki to the line to shoot 2. First one is up and in. 5 points tonight for Suzuki. Second shot is up and in. Pacers really evenly scoring all the way through their bench. Really a fantastic night if you're a Lady Pacer fan. As Alex Kennedy steals the ball again, looks to push the ball. Southern Wesleyan kicks. Ball will stay here. Coach Miller encouraging his young team as they look to run out the clock. 53 seconds here to go. Pacers with a commanding 26-point lead, 80-54. Excellent ball movement on that one as Alex Kennedy finishes at the hole with the uncontested bucket. 39 seconds to go, Pacers lead 82-54. Brooke Hendricks on that one, going coast to coast, looking to score. Can't finish the bucket, but is called for the foul. Ariana Brooks. Hendricks misses the first, but will have a second opportunity. And misses the second. Brooks with the board. Ariana Brooks looking for Kana Suzuki. Suzuki dribbling the ball, finding Brooks, who finds Kennedy. Suzuki with the back cut, finds the hole, but misses. Chesney with the offensive glass, misses her shot. Meanwhile, Southern Wesleyan back down the hoop and score. Shot clock is off. 10 seconds to go. Listen in as we hear our Pacers win. That's a final here at the USC Aiken Convocation Center. Your USC Aiken Pacers 82, Southern Wesleyan Warriors 56. Pacers will be back in action this coming Wednesday at Converse. Check that. That'll be Saturday at Converse. Tip scheduled for 2 p.m. I'd like to appreciate everybody for tuning in, listening to coverage of your USC Aiken women's basketball team. Again, your Pacers, 82, Southern Wesleyan, 56. This is Justin Glessner from the USC Aiken Convocation Center, signing off. We'll be back for the tip-off of the men's game here in a few minutes.